I didn't lie to cheat. I didn't lie to escape. I lied because I believed the truth would destroy my family. I was wrong. I never imagined that silence could be heavier than honesty, that saying nothing could cause more damage than saying the wrong thing. This is the story of how one secret, kept out of love, slowly poisoned everything I was trying to protect. People like to believe that secrets are always selfish, that if you hide something, it must be because you're guilty. But not all secrets are born from guilt. Some are born from fear. Fear of breaking something you spent years building. Fear of becoming the reason someone you love falls apart. I was married for 8 years. Not the kind of marriage people make movies about, but the kind that feels safe, predictable, reliable. We didn't fight much. We didn't raise our voices. We solved problems quietly. We laughed at small things. We built routines that made life feel manageable. From the outside, we looked solid, unbreakable, the kind of couple people compared themselves to, without knowing how fragile that image really was. My wife trusted me completely. She believed honesty was the foundation of everything we were. She used to say, if we ever stop telling each other the truth, that's when we're really over. I believed her, until the day honesty felt like a weapon instead of a solution. It started with a phone call, an unfamiliar number. The voice sounded calm, but panic lived underneath it. They asked if I was alone. I wasn't, but I said I was. That was the first lie. What they told me next felt unreal, like hearing a story about someone else's life, except every detail fit perfectly into mine. It was a truth I never asked for, a truth that didn't belong to me, but the moment I heard it, it became my burden. If I told my wife immediately, it would destroy her relationship with someone she loved deeply, someone she trusted without question, someone who had been a part of her life long before I was. If I stayed silent, I would carry the weight alone. There was no outcome where everyone stayed whole. So I chose silence. I told myself it was temporary, just until I found the right moment, the right words, the right way to say it without causing permanent damage. But there is never a right moment to shatter someone's world. Days passed. Weeks followed. Then months. The secret didn't fade. It settled in. It changed the way I spoke, the way I listened, the way I looked at the people around me. I became quieter, more cautious. I measured every sentence before speaking. I avoided eye contact when conversations drifted too close to the truth. I smiled when I should have spoken. I nodded when I wanted to confess. I'm fine. That became the second lie. My wife noticed. Of course she did. She asked if I was stressed, if work was overwhelming, if I was unhappy with her. Every question pressed against my guilt. Every look of concern made it heavier. One night she asked softly, "Did I do something wrong?" That question almost broke me. I wanted to tell her everything. I wanted to release the weight I had been carrying alone. But instead, I held her hand and stayed silent. That night, I understood something. By trying to protect her from pain, I was creating a different kind of pain. Still, I didn't speak. The truth didn't come out because I was brave. It didn't come out because I chose honesty. It came out violently, unexpectedly, during an argument that had nothing to do with it. A sentence spoken in anger. A truth dropped without warning, like a grenade thrown into a room that didn't know it was standing on a fault line. The room went silent. My wife didn't scream. She didn't cry at first. She just looked at me, not with shock, with betrayal. Not because of what she heard, but because I already knew. She asked one question: how long? When I answered, I watched something inside her collapse. She said the silence hurt more than the truth ever could, that I had taken away her choice, that love doesn't give you the right to decide what someone else can handle. We didn't fight that night. We didn't yell. We just sat there, two people grieving a version of us that no longer existed. Today, we're still together, but something never returned. Trust doesn't disappear all at once. It erodes, quietly, slowly. And some nights, when the house is silent, I ask myself the same question. Was silence an act of love or an act of cowardice? If you were in my place, would you have told the truth immediately? Or would you have tried to protect the people you love, even if it meant losing them anyway?